Worcester 2. Whether you wake up at 11 for an 11:30 lunch with a grandparent, or whether you are struggling to be present, enjoy yourself as a radiant center. To be so grand is not the horror. Rather, to remain so incapable but see so many beautiful people around you living while you want to live too, says Whittle Envy. But it feels different to you now, doesn't it? Of course, 'cause you've got your body, and a heart sick of pain, and a dream in your brain. It'll clear and be, and thought matures into reason. The mechanisms, the crane. Ask that it's taken away if you loathe it so much, and you'll get there. Ask Hashem for mercy and he'll throw you a rope, sings Matisyahu in King Without a Crown. A day after eating on the couch, being little, feeling like a little boy when you walk in public, when you know you are a man as his father. What is the object of the game? If people had wider vocabularies, it would seem less often like they were reading my mind. Hush, man, hush. Find someone to love. Dream him up there and be him. Love everyone else like all is not a competition, but is wisdom. On the ground. Let it come to you like God spoke to Saul on the road to Damascus. Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? Acts 9:4. He'll find you, maybe. Just relax and listen. A funny situation happened to me. It is this here, this one, just like the last one. Maybe I'll go to the cigar bar for 2 nights. I'll edit my work in public, disreputable. I keep myself inside, but people must know I have a different focus when we confirm each other quickly. Revealing heaven on Eden. That is the career path of a poet now and then. Where is he? Let's go read him. For a while, I have felt that prayer in words or thoughts is not the strongest form of prayer. It is seeing that is the strongest form of prayer. Though, may those things not be at war, words, thoughts, and seeing. None of them should be fed to a big hellish hyena. It's odd that while writing I feel the most intense and contorting feelings, things that wiggle my spine, drive me to lie on the ground. Isn't that odd? It would suggest to others that I should not do it, but the drive is not evil. The drive to make proof is a privilege from God to me to 500 years from now. While writing in the world, I repair the human heart, even if it's one heart. And maybe I damage it too. I live the truth. The energy I see all around me is transferable. Like my view can be obtained today and it's positive. What sized prayer? Everyone is pushing an agenda. I must not push an agenda. Everyone is pushing an agenda. What is hip-hop anyway? Is listening to it a means of forcing oneself into divine surrender? Hundreds of words a minute so that your entire mind is dizzy. It is something that makes the most amount of people listen today. Yes, millions. Is it genuine words on the sensations that are not allowed to be in rhetoric? That alone is a great feat for an art, isn't it? Hip-hop gets through to people. I'll probably prepare for my classes tonight, then go for a run. A day after a snowfall, I go for a run. I don't know how many runs I've gone on during my life. I know it's thousands. You know, in Sam Riviere's wonderful novel, Dead Souls, published in 2021, he says there are no running poets, that a poet who runs would be absurd. That indicated to me there was a place for me, 'cause I run, and perhaps the best poem I make is that of me having run all over Worcester for years, climbing the hills, going through the boroughs, carrying what I see for my little life out closer where things are not more real. I must become more nearsighted or something. I don't wear spectacles. The sunlight is my optometrist. Behind one tooth there is a sore gum. Will this be the first adult tooth to go? I'm 30 years old. I sat there in a daze last night, laughing, because I felt equally as unaware of what life was 6 years ago in Edinburgh, at a specific moment walking downstairs in the basement where there's a pool table in Patrick Getty's hall for Milne's court residents. Like maybe I'll come to this epiphany again, that I'm unaware, and it won't matter how many years later. I come to it. I suppose that is tabula rasa, the clean slate. Though we live as humans in experience, nod to innocence. I will never solve certain problems, but I'm going somewhere, one run a day, one writing a day, several dreams, hundreds of minutes, music, love, philosophy, religion. In words, I pray that I realize my phone is not an end, and may I, on relying on my phone, not be blocked from my ends by my assumption it will come from my phone. I want to be liked in the world as a person. I don't know what social media is. It accelerates too quickly. Faster than man, and I am a man. I should not lose my wonder because I cannot keep up with algorithms and numbers, as those numbers, for me, aren't constructive. What numbers? Exactly, 20, I can handle. 5, I can handle. Even 100, I can handle. I can dream about imponderable millions and billions of items if I want to be a nuisance to my cousin. I could even make money, or receive it, and build something with it before I lose it again. And for what? Experiment, mostly. Welfare of myself and others. I understand as I grow as an adult. Patrick Geddes was an innovative Scottish urban planner. Neologisms are more necessary now that we have cyberspace. Because that ain't a couch, but a want for a couch. It is certainly a tech English period. I am supreme. I sit in my living room, and I have not had a problem in 2 days. I don't care to look for a problem, but I see there is an increment of improvement if I starve off any zombies today who must hurt my ribs, devour my heart or confidence and dream. My aging, I starve it off. I sit and have a drink of coffee till 11 p.m. I am still. My spine is straight. For future children must still be able to dance around the maypole in Germany. The show must go on, they used to say about showbiz. Is that a motorbike engine, or is that my neighbor talking on the phone? I begin a painting, the result of not having a problem in 2 days. The started painting on the wall simultaneously arises, a technicolor lotus.